Shout out to the Glitch people. Shit, welcome back to episode. Shit, 76? I want to say 76.
77?
Shit, 70. I thought it was 75.
I know we passed 75.
Well, shit,
we'll have it correct at the bottom where y'all reading it.
It is what it is. 76 up in this thing. I know we've been gone for a while, but thank everybody for continuing to support the Glitch. Like, subscribing, sharing, cutting out, sharing it on TikTok. All y'all be like playing it out, all that good shit. Hey, we appreciate you. We do.
Sure do.
Appreciate my man for doing all this. Say it ain't so. Keep y'all entertained with
engaged
with the good car content. You know what I mean? Shit, we out here doing our thing. Man, what's been up with you?
Work, nigga. Work, you know, family being sick, all kind of shit like that. So, but I mean, it ain't really been nothing new. Mother's Day was straight, you know what I'm saying? We do the Mother's Day thing. We had the, all the moms come over, and I grilled and cooked and shit, and then I had all the moms sit on our little seating area out here. They all had buckets. I went to Bath and Body Works, got a scrub and a lotion, and they had foot massages. The kids massaged the mom's feet while I was out here cooking and shit.
That's what's up.
It was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. I made some homemade macaroni and cheese. Fucked it all up. Nigga, I went to sprinkling the garlic and shit on it. The top popped off.
Damn.
Yep, we didn't eat them hoes.
Right. Extra garlic came.
Woo. I'm talking about like,
depending on your background, too much garlic, you can't do it.
This was past too much.
Okay.
Like the top popped off and it pulled. Like
yeah.
There was more garlic than cheese in that shit.
I did that shit with pepper before.
Damn.
And tried to scrape that shit off.
No.
But it ain't work.
It ain't work.
It ain't work, man. Shit.
It'll work on meat because you go sound crazy if it ain't fried. Like you kind of rinse off the sauce.
Yeah. You might have to clean your meat. Clean your meat, folks. Clean your meat.
Yeah, don't put no bleach on it.
Or soap. just cool
it's sad
water.
that we gotta say that shit.
Just cool water. Hey.
It's sad that we
I've
even gotta say that.
This shit online. I know what y'all doing. Shit, for Mother's Day shit, I got up early Sunday morning. Shit, when I got my boy from work, turned around,
easy like
closed my eyes for like a minute, then got up and cooked breakfast. My boys was supposed to cook breakfast, but they stayed out late, and I already knew what was gonna happen.
You know how that go.
Had to take care of my baby though, so shit. Got up, cooked that breakfast for everybody. Made sure they took them in her tour with the mimosa on the side. She was all giddy and shit. Made sure my mama, her, everybody had flowers, balloons, and cards. Shit, then took my T-John and the family out to the hibachi grill. Got in there chilling. I ain't even tell you about this. Shit, we was in the hibachi grill. The little lady, I guess she felt some type of way because whoever her baby daddy or boyfriend didn't show up.
God damn.
Tried to fuck up the whole little experience. She got mad talking about the steak wasn't medium.
Oh, that's what you were talking about it?
Yeah, it's talking about my steak wasn't medium. I was like, I seen you on your phone and hit that with you and your little girl. So apparently he told her he wasn't coming. So
he had to be with his real family.
She had to say, man, he said that I didn't. He said that I didn't. Hey, the dude was cooking the steaks. He was like, it is medium. Medium. She was like, well, that ain't medium to me. He was like, it's medium. And shit, you know, he Asian, so then they started speaking, and he was trying to explain to the man, he like, it's medium. He said it again. I was like, me and my mama there, I looked at everybody. I was just like,
nigga, and nobody pulled their camera out?
Nah, I was sitting there like,
entertainment.
In my mind, I was like, don't throw that steak away.
But they threw that bitch away, didn't they?
They threw that shit away. They wouldn't give it to him. We tried to get the extra steak, baby.
I ain't mad at that.
Me and my son was like, what y'all finna do with the steak?
Put it in the trash? Like, what the fuck you gonna put it in the trash for?
I would eat that shit.
Yeah.
I don't eat steak like that. That's the first time I ate beef in about 2 months.
What the fuck, you just eat chicken and fish?
Chicken and fish.
Goddamn.
That's what I've been on. Hey, they got a 206 around this bitch. Steady and strong. Shit.
Right on.
Once I get that 195 on y'all boys.
That nigga ain't gonna do no podcast with the shirt on for shit.
Have tight tees on for everybody. Try to look like this nigga.
I was that shirt gonna be fitting like mine and shit.
But
I can't be 195 doing this shit though, nigga. I'm 240. Yeah, I gotta stay up there.
I'm 206. I ain't shit. If I get bigger, it's gonna be in my gut. It ain't gonna be on no muscles.
I talk too much shit to be a little dude, man.
I don't even think at 195 I'm little.
When I was a little dude, I was talking shit. I didn't care.
Yeah.
That I was whooping everybody. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But down to them big, hell, I realize this is a luxurious life. Like, people don't look at you sideways. They speak when you walk by. They're like, yeah, fuck that. Except girls, for some reason, women don't give a fuck. But dudes like, I ain't fucking with the big ass nigga. I was like, that nigga ain't gonna do shit. That's why y'all be getting fucked up out here.
Y'all women.
Because of that nigga ain't gonna do shit, and that nigga did shit.
Hey, no, I ain't gonna do shit. I ain't gonna do shit. Just don't touch me. But I ain't gonna do shit.
I ain't gonna do shit if you do. But I prefer that you don't.
Yeah, I was just like,
I ain't gonna do shit if you do.
I'm going on the record saying I ain't gonna do shit. I was pushed to the limit. You pushed me to the limit. I had to defend myself.
Hold on, man. Before we go any further, before we go any further, this ain't got shit to do with shit, but I gotta say this because I don't know shit about it. It was a whole lot of shit, wasn't it?
It was a lot of shit.
Nah, that was crap. Anyway, y'all ever heard of a Galactic Council? Like, we all having these sightings. Some of y'all believe, some of y'all don't believe. Like, oh, that was fucking photoshopped, or that wasn't. There's a fucking Galactic Council.
Starting to see spaceships on
Let me read this shit to you. This nigga just made me privy to this today. Y'all sorry if I'm burping this shit for the lack of better terms. This nigga gave me some shit that's really for people older than me. I'm drinking this shit and I don't think I'm old enough to drink this shit yet. I don't meet the age requirements.
Put a little hair on your chest.
Maybe I got a whole can of Coke in this bitch.
Maybe help some of this shit fill in.
It's trying, bro. That's April 12th.
Hey, I want to tell you to cut that shit, but I know you trying.
She told me don't, honestly.
Honestly?
Yeah, she was like, I like the Scrabble Scruffy. I'm like, hell, honestly, if you say yes, I keep it. But I gave it to June.
At least it ain't worse than T.I. shit was looking.
Everybody keep comparing that shit to T.I.
Because your shit a little patchy.
I want T.I. shit.
I know you know.
Yeah. T.I. Here's the thing about T.I. shit. T.I. let his shit grow too. Like, his shit look like grapes.
It's thick.
Them hoes with big ass naps on here. My shit ain't growing in the balls and shit. But at the same time, I felt like he had, hell, fuck it. His hair was long. All he needed to do was trim it up. If he would have trimmed that shit up with his shit, he would have been straight. I can't even trim the shit. If I cut all my hair off my face, my eyebrows will grow back, my eyelashes will grow back, my goatee will grow back. This shit over here go stay blank.
Hey, baby, like it, shit, go for it. I was gonna tell you to cut that shit, but
yeah, I know. I was about to cut it. Last time I did cut it, she's like, "Why you cut?" I'm like, "Nigga, did you not see it?" Yeah. She's like, "It looks scruffy. I like the scruffy." I'm like, "Okay, well, fuck it, then we'll go with the scruffy, I guess." But I gave it to June. Like, if I ain't got enough on this bitch for the barber to fix by June.
Yeah, at least edge it up where it look a little. I told you to get that little rolling thing to kind of help your follicles open up. But
I put beard cream on it. And I done tried about 4 or 5 different.
No, they got an actual.
But here's the point. What I'm about to say though is everybody knows something that works that ain't worked for me yet. Is all I'm saying. I ained saying what you saying that don't work.
Oh, I ain't never had to use my shit growing naturally.
Fuck what you talking about. But what I'm saying, I had to put that shit out there real quick. But what I'm saying is everybody done told me some shit. Hey, just try this. Or just try that. Like, nigga, I done tried all that shit.
Hey, he got waves, though. He may not grow a beard, but his waves tight.
Yeah.
I give you that one.
Right on.
I give you that one.
Well, as soon as I get them grays in the waves.
I know my shit is starting to curl up.
I'm taking everybody to women.
I'm sponging my shit with the little grays sticking.
Taking all y'all girls like get some grays in my shit.
But anyway, the Galactic Council. Fuck my bad.
The Galactic Council. My bad. Back to the. I'm about to talk to my Idris Elba and shit.
No.
All right. So the Galactic Council is an intergalactic organization was created to deal with important matters of the universe. I said important matters of the universe in case they didn't hear me. I said important matters of the universe. That's not here.
It is here.
Right. That's including here.
Yeah.
That's including. When I say including here, I mean including Earth. And when somebody uses the term including, that means there's other options.
Yeah.
Fuck the Earth. It said our universe. There are other universes. Where do these motherfuckers meet at?
Oh, they've been here.
Where do they meet? Do they meet on Earth?
No. Okay.
Do we fly? Where the fuck do they call? Is it Skype?
What from my understanding is. When we first let off the first nuclear weapon, it kind of caught their attention because it radiated into the universe, and they came down. But they came down and seen us at war and all that shit, and was like, "Hey, y'all really don't need to be using that if y'all don't know how to use it to further better your race." You know what I mean? Like, hey, you motherfuckers out here still warring and shit. Y'all still fighting over colors?
Yeah.
I mean, there's more shit out here. Oh, y'all fighting a religion. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all keep firing the goddamn nukes off. We gonna fix it for you.
We gonna set this whole little motherfucker off.
We gonna fix it for you. And plus, we got even though they got other sources of minerals and everything else, we got a lot of minerals and everything that they can use. Minerals.
Okay.
Like different.
I'm fucked up, y'all.
Yeah, that's cool. If I said it with a slur, my bad. Maybe he didn't understand my tone.
That was me.
Okay.
I don't think you said it with a slur. That was all me.
But from my understanding, they don't want us to kill this Earth because this is a corner of the universe or a piece of the universe that actually only sustains life that is above ground. Which, you know, Mars has water underground, and they have all these different planets that don't have the same, in our solar system, the same amount of foliage, so greenage and all that stuff that they grow out there. So ours is actual a vital piece to make sure that other planets are able to basically.
Do they come down here and get our shit and take it back?
It's been, well, you see all these motherfuckers say they've been abducted, so.
Bro, hold on. Unexpected pregnancies from UFO sightings. You think I'm bullshitting, don't you? Google that shit.
So
Google that shit.
We apparently shit not too long ago in Oak Cliff, Texas, they had a sighting.
UFOs left radiation burns and unaccounted for pregnancies. New Pentagon report claims.
So according to some people, that is actually the Immaculate Conception that everybody like to call for the Holy Ghost. That was actually a part of the Immaculate Conception of, from what some people say. Other people like, no, that's not true. But all the dust and all that shit came down. God damn, that hoe wanted me, huh? Anyway, I guess I smell sweet around this bitch. Anywho, apparently
flies fly on shit. Just saying.
I smell like YSL. Fuck you.
I ain't never seen no fly on the YSL bottle. I seen one on the turd.
But have you seen them on the spray? Not the bottle, because the bottle conceals the smell. But when you release it in the fragrance, it smells like flowers. So guess what?
I seen them on the turd.
I seen them on flowers.
I see bees on flowers.
I'm sweet.
And YSL don't smell like flowers.
Fuck you talking about? Anyway,
I'm saying you shitty.
Anywho, bitch. But no, they say that kind of goes back to the whole Jesus thing and all that shit. Immaculate Conception, talking about actually an alien came down to put. It's a lot of different shit that people say about it, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to say if the shit is real or fake or whatever, but I'm just saying, nigga, if y'all think we the only people in the universe,
bro, let me say something.
Everything is in space, even the Earth.
It's in space.
It's in space.
Bro, I've never thought, when I was old enough to think if there is anything else, I'm pointing towards the sky, y'all. I know you can't see the sky, but I'm towards the sky. The motherfucker don't, like, there is no sky. Like, the people say the sky is the limit. The sky is just an entity because it goes on for fucking ever. There's just nothing to see because there's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna mean to tell me out of this whole motherfucking nothingness, this one little speck of fucking dirt, we're like a speck of dirt at a beach. You know what I'm saying? This one little fucking speck of dirt is the only place that got life on it. Fuck out of here. Maybe in our solar system,
we could be fish in a bowl.
We could be.
Ants on
them niggas spraying shit down here on us. Yeah. They going hard on us, watching us shoot each other. Like, look at these stupid motherfuckers. Hey, y'all, watch this shit. And plant some shit out. You never know. God damn it, because here I am, fucking with this good old ass stuff. Good old ass stuff. Who knows where they came from? It's good to me.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
But what I'm saying is, like, there's a definite argument there.
Yeah.
There's definitely an argument for two sides. One has proof, one has belief.
Just like they say, it's a spot in China, Alaska that for some reason we can't go into. Like, nobody, like, they won't even let cameras fly with that motherfucker. They're like, it's some shit over there that they trying to make sure nobody can see, and they think it's terrestrial. So
I mean, that might be where they hold these intergalactic ass meetings and shit.
It could be. Shit, made there Area 51. Shit.
Hills Have Eyes ass niggas.
Shit, 54. Shit, 53, 52. Shit, I don't know.
Really? What happened to the first 50?
Right. Y'all think it's just one? Oh, just because, it's in the desert. That's the only place? No, nigga, they been everywhere.
Well, I know in China, they just found a new sinkhole with a forest under that bitch. A whole forest and a sinkhole. Like, it was covered up. The niggas stumbled across it and shit, and it was 600, almost 700 feet deep or whatever. It was a whole forest in that bitch. So, you know, they about to go down there and find some new species and shit.
So, keep this in mind. The further you go down into the ocean, they find a new life. Yeah. further they go down into the earth, they either find new life or things that have already been here. So it ain't like it's maybe some shit living down there.
Jurassic Park about to hop out this
They
bitch.
had a whole goddamn movie called The Meg where we bust through some shit at a big ass dinosaur.
Dinosaur. That was not me that time.
Dinosaur.
They got dinosaurs on that bitch.
Yeah, that hell was a dinosaur. Nigga, shit, that whole big in the bitch. Big ass
shark.
Shit, that whole
Megalodon.
Shit, that shit hate. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Megan short for Megan. If y'all check out my last podcast, my last Say It Ain't So, that was Megan dirty ass that ain't showered in 3 days.
I seen that shit. I was like fresh out the shower 3 days.
Fresh out the shower in 3
3 days?
Fresh in 3. No,
First
get
of all,
the fuck out of here.
I don't know how you go. I take at least 2 showers a day. At the minimum. Don't let me work out. And then leave and go somewhere. When I get back home, I gotta take another goddamn shower. I just feel like I need to get that shit off. I can't be in my bed with all that dirt, outside dirt on me. But I'm a little crazy, so
I ain't nothing crazy about that. Goddamn show shower before I get in the bed.
Nigga, you got to. Like, you can't get your dusty ass in there with your clean sheets.
For y'all that do take 2 showers a day, I don't. I take 2 showers a day if I work out in the morning. Then I'll take 2 showers a day. But if I get up in the morning, put my clothes on, I damn sure take a shower. I can't get in the bed.
Yeah.
Before I shower.
I'll take a shower before I lay down.
We wasn't even talking about showers and shit, but now we on that shit.
But we gonna talk about something else. We talk about a whole bunch. We ran around this motherfucker. We ran a little bit.
The first segment of the episode is always get that shit out.
And get that bullshit.
We ain't been here in a while.
Yeah.
Y'all been getting the material. But we've been talking so motherfucking long that we've been having to make it 2 episodes. So y'all still been up to date.
Wash your ass. I'm gonna jump on that real quick. And we'll jump to something else. But hey, wash your ass at least before you get into bed. Don't go to bed with all day on you. Don't go to bed all day on you. Especially if you're a woman. Your all day ain't the same as a man all day. Just letting you know. And wash your goddamn feet and get back. Alright,
Before we get into whatever the fuck we about to talk about right now, I got a question for you.
Go for it.
If you can't answer this, leave it to me and I will.
Okay.
Do you ever look at chicks online?
All the time.
Bitch, that was a comma. Not a question mark.
I think we're going to get that out of the way.
Do you ever look at chicks online? So it's a yes to that part. Okay, so now we can continue. Do you ever look at chicks online and be like, damn, that heifer almost look like my chick if my chick was just A, B, C, D, and E. You know what I'm talking like the workout ones. Like
I have.
And it's just like, then you look, my chick would be better than you.
I have. I done seen girls walking down the street or in the mall or something and be like, my girl will kill you. She just gave a fuck. If she just gave a fuck, my girl will kill you. Like,
I said, my girl will kill you and she just gave a fuck.
Because she don't want to work out. So shit, it is what it is. But shit, when she used to be in shape.
I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I'm going to tell you why. Yeah, I feel that. Here's what I think. I think women are, I think it's multiple things. Because they can be content for the simple fact that I'm a fine motherfucker at the age that I am. So I'm fine for a 39-year-old. I'm fine for a 38-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm fine, period, because I look good, period, but I'm fine for a 38-year-old. Versus you get on Instagram and you see these 38, 39-year-olds, it's like...
Some of them 50-years.
It's like all you got to do is 8 push-ups, 6 crunches, walk to the mailbox every day.
Let me tell you, there's some silver foxes, some 50-year-olds out there that's killing some 20-year-olds. Oh, yeah. I done seen them.
We seen them.
Done seen them, and they online.
We ain't bullshit. But here's the thing, though. Like, I'm not really speaking from experience like today. You know what I'm saying? But like in general, I've seen like I ain't gonna say his name. I seen one of my partners.
He's about to put that nigga out there.
Yeah, I almost did. Seen one of my partners, girl. She ain't ugly by any means. But it's this chick I seen online that looked just like his girl, but thicker and in shape. You know what I'm saying? And his girl face cute. You know what I'm saying? But she been malnourished, like big time. Like I don't know if this nigga starving her.
Nigga say malnourished.
You know what I'm saying? Like something going on. Like ain't nowhere in here your kneecaps could be bigger than your thighs. That shit look like 2 toothpicks with a grape in the middle. Shit.
Damn.
But she got like hazel eyes, like light hazel. You know what I'm talking about? And she probably about my complexion. You know what I'm saying? She about my complexion. Got hazel eyes and shit, so she cute.
Just
Feed her.
small.
Go to the gym.
Man, you remember when you first met my wife?
Alone.
Yeah. And she had like that little white skirt on, and you and your old lady was like,
who the fuck is that?
God. See, when she was like that,
We was like, who?
oh boy.
That's back when I was with the other one.
We have been together for 11 years.
Oh,
our anniversary just passed.
Round of applause for that shit.
So shit, we just April the 30th, we just celebrate our 11-year anniversary of marriage, and shit, it is what it is. I know we've been together. I know she worked from home and everything, but we finna have to start doing some walking, baby. Cause I'm losing weight. I'm gonna need you to be on the beach killing it with me.
Our women don't watch this shit, so we can say what the fuck we want to say. And with that being said, yes, I feel all of that shit or whatever. My girl don't watch this. Even if she did, hell, we talk about this shit.
Yeah, well, I say this shit. I done say this shit.
You done heard my discussions with her. Like, nigga, you said that shit or whatever. But it's just like, you got to know what you like. Ain't nothing wrong with, like, there's no love lost to your woman for whatever she got to have. She look, you with her. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, like, I had this discussion a long time ago. And so many people would be like, oh, no, they don't matter because when you get old, looks go fade. Well, bitch, I ain't old. I'm not going to help my looks fade. You know what I'm talking about? I want to look the best I can for whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm sitting around here looking sloppy, that ain't got nothing to do with being 42 years old. Nigga, you lazy. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all, I'm 42. I'm an old motherfucker.
I already told her. I was like, the only thing that, nigga, just her stomach. She got a little pouch. That's it, nigga. But if she get rid of that pouch and got that thin waistline, nigga, she gonna be out here killing. I don't care if you niggas look. Hell, I ain't care if you niggas used to look. I don't care if you look now with the little pouch. I know a lot of you niggas like the pouch. That's fine. That's my pouch. But guess what? I can say it to her because
here's the thing. I don't think nobody prefer the pouch. We'll just accept the pouch.
Yeah,
that's what that is. Because sometimes the pouch ain't that bad, ain't that big, or whatever. It ain't a preference, but it's damn sure acceptable.
Yeah,
it's damn sure acceptable. Now if you got a bag, unless you injured or fucking sick or something wrong with you, ain't no excuse for you to be walking around here, goddamn, with your stomach hanging over your belt buckle.
And our age, y'all think we care about Sega Light and fucking tiger marks. We don't.
That shit. Hold on. I'm about to speak for you two. I'm about to speak for both of us. At least I think I am. Tiger stripes on ass cheeks is one of the, if not it's one of the most attractive, sexiest, best looking. Don't you fucking cover up them goddamn tiger stripes.
I love.
I don't give a fuck if it's whether you live or not. It's just something about the way them bitches look.
You live.
That mean this motherfucker has grown.
Yeah, either grown, shrunk, and grown.
It wasn't even shrunk. I don't know if it gonna leave tiger stripes.
Yeah,
but when you get to stretching that, when you get to stretching it out, that bitch gonna grow. That bitch gonna stretch out.
Well, the whole thing is when the skin it comes out, then it's straight. So most women that
have stripes still beat her, but
yeah. So most of it's been women that had babies or something like that. Most of those are
tiger stripes are a plus, ladies. I know y'all done heard plenty of us say that shit before, but here's the thing. We ain't even on topic yet. We 6 minutes into this bitch. But here's the thing what I think about ladies. I don't think women, I'm going to write this down because it's going to be the topic of the second segment. I don't think women try to dress to impress dudes no more.
Not at all.
I think women dress to impress other women. Samoa spoke on that shit a long time ago. She was like, women get their nails and feet done and shit because we don't want all the bitches talking about our shit. And I think it's the truth. Y'all gonna fuck what we think because not one goddamn man that I know of, I ain't gonna say that we all against it, but not one man that I know of is a fan. Not that he don't like it or dislike it or like it, but it's not a fan of heavy makeup. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't mind the foundation or the natural colors.
I like natural colors.
That's what I'm saying.
Or I like the smoke. Sometimes the smoky eye shit. I don't know. Sometimes,
okay, what I'm saying basically, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying I don't like the red, the blue, the purple. You know what I'm talking about? I do like the smoky look.
It depends on who do it.
I don't give a fuck who do
it. No, it's certain ways to do it that make it look subtle.
I hear that. I don't like colors. Period. Like bottom line, I don't like colors. Well, I like natural colors. Like
we don't agree with that one.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I have seen some women with some red and some shit on there with the natural makeup.
Yeah,
and I was like, all right, but my wife only gets super like get her face beat mainly when she finna go out with the girls.
Why don't you get her face beat? When you go like that with you?
Oh, because I'm not really big on a whole bunch of makeup. I like subtle makeup.
Hold on, nigga. That's exactly what the fuck I said.
But I'm saying, like, that's the only time she goes has a professional who does it.
Yeah,
Shout out to my sister, B Beauties.
Okay.
Be doing my wife.
Go ahead and do that again.
Hey, B Beauties, but my sister, she be.
Spell that for him.
I don't know how she spells it on there.
I don't know if you said B Beauties or Beat Beauties.
I think it's Beat Beauties. But anyway, she.
We'll put it at the bottom.
Yeah, she does my wife's makeup, and yeah, that shit go hard.
Well, like I just said a while ago, I'm not speaking for myself. Or I am speaking for myself. I don't like a lot of makeup, period. I don't care how you want to put that shit on or not. I don't like a lot of it. I like natural colors. You know what I mean? This ain't for all of y'all out there. I'm just telling you what I like. I thought this was across the board, but he like a little colors too. So this is another reason that I like having this nigga here, because we have some kind of diversity here. Fuck him, okay? Or whatever. And his
fuck me, I ain't shit.
Yeah, what he said. He said to himself, damn, I guess I said it first, huh? Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. But here's the thing about wearing the makeup, though. Ladies, I'm not dogging y'all. Yeah, I remember saying it like that. I'm not dogging y'all for your makeup at all. Bottom line, I'm not dogging y'all. Because the shit look good in pictures. It look good on magazine covers. It look good on all of that shit. But it don't. But this is my opinion. You don't look good as my goddamn date. You look like an object. Like a fucking... Not like a object, like, oh shit, not like that, but like a mannequin. Or something. That's why I like the natural colors, especially on black women. On white girls, I think y'all can get away with colors a little bit more. On black women, I don't like the colors too much because it look more like stickers. Like you guys, especially when I ain't gonna put my family on blast here, but I got some family members that's chocolate as fuck and wear bright colors.
Well, let me throw this out there. Beat by Beauties is my sister Yamina Kali, BEAT by BEAUTI. Beat by Beauty.
Yep.
And
when he said by, he meant BY.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I guess I should have said that part for the people.
You could have spelled all that shit out, but he
I could have.
I felt you got lazy. Yeah. Here we get through this shit.
But anyway, hey, shout out to my sister.
Can you put a link up so we can put it on her? Well, you can work on that while I keep talking that shit or whatever. But that's crazy though, man. They're just. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of makeup like that. Honestly, I never have been. And like I said, this ain't no disrespect to nobody, because even if you feel disrespect to women, y'all don't give a fuck. See, I don't care if your man like it or not. You going out so other chicks don't roast your ass. And people can say, oh, I'm doing this for myself. There is no one person that does anything for all of themselves. Everything is an image that you portraying, and the image that you want to give off is for everybody else to see. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody truly doing everything for their damn self. And if you going out with me, tell my girl all the time, if you go out with me, don't you put that shit on. Or whatever, and then it's up to you, because you can. I'm not telling you don't, but you can. But don't be expecting the same reaction you do with it if you look good to me.
Yeah.
If you feel like you look good to you, and you want to wear that shit, that's fine. But you get a different reaction from me if you look good to me. You don't get no bad reaction from me. You don't get none of that. We can go out, we enjoy our night, have a good night. But the better you look to me, the more I'm gonna be on you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I got you.
I'm gonna tell myself, if you do all of that shit, that's for you. That ain't for me. Or whatever. So I'm not telling you don't do it, but go ahead, do your thing. But you can't expect the same level of affection. I ain't gonna say affection. Yeah, fuck it, affection. It's just real. It is what it is. Prettier people get more shit, bottom line. And the prettier you are to me, the more I'm gonna be on your ass when we in public. If your ass like a fucking mannequin, I take pictures with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. Okay, so y'all, we've been talking about women. Y'all, I bad. We kind of got sidetracked when we got talking about that heifer that didn't shower. And we just kind of went on from there. And if y'all go check out the Say It Ain't So's, they with you on my YouTube. Y'all can go see them. Follow me on Instagram, which I need to start putting my Instagram link and your Instagram link.
I don't have an Instagram.
I just be goddamn.
I got to get an Instagram and a TikTok because I'm fucking up. I'm behind. It took me forever to get a Facebook, and now I'm stuck on Facebook and Snapchat, and I need to do something better with my life.
I don't have a Snap. I got Facebook like about 5 years ago, so I'm new to Facebook technically. TikTok, only thing I do is make posts on there. I don't look at the shit. Instagram, I'll be on there.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna give me some shit. Hey y'all, I'm gonna give me some shit. Look, be on the out.
Hey, hold this motherfucker accountable. Nigga, get you some shit.
Welcome back to the Glitch episode 76. Shit, thank y'all again for subscribing, sharing all the content that we get put out. Also, to Say It Ain't So's, make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all want.
76.
Hit the like button. Don't hit if you like it. Shit, if you watch shit, go on and hit it. You like something.
He got a point.
Something you said you like.
Especially if you're at this point.
Yeah, if you don't if you don't watch this part of the episode, you don't like what we talking about. So guess what?
You're here,
get that
thumb up our ass. Not my hold on.
Not thumb up my ass. You thumb up his ass. Don't thumb. I do this with the button.
My bad. Thumb up our ass.
Nah.
I have a question for you, dog.
What up?
How you feel about this Roe versus Wade shit going on?
Shit, explain to me.
All right, so Roe versus Wade is the whole abortion law for women's right for abortion.
Okay.
Here's my thing, man. Women, I feel like y'all should have. This is my opinion, and it's coming from a man, ain't a woman. I don't give a fuck about this is my body, fuck all that. Y'all got to come up with a better argument because I'm pro-abortion, however you want to call that shit. But I do feel like there need to be some stipulations around it. I don't believe you get to go off and be careless and say, my bad. No, I take that back. You do get to go off and be careless and say, my bad. I feel like that's part of it, long as you and the person that you was careless with agree to the part. Or if you were raped, definitely. Incest and you decided you don't want your daddy baby, so your daddy ain't got to be a daddy and a brother at the same time. Definitely. Or whatever. But I don't feel like you should be allowed to have an abortion if whoever the dad of this baby is decided he want to keep the baby. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to kill his child? But if you flip the other way around, you decide you want to keep the child, but he don't want, he's forced into fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? There need to be something got to give here. So I think it's legit when it comes to that part. But y'all fucking arguments that y'all putting up, you can't say what I just said in court.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go to court and be like, well, I just think that it ain't right because, like, I had sex with this dude last night and I didn't know I was going to get pregnant.
Okay, I'm pro-choice. Shit, that's your body. I do believe your body do the hell you going to do. I do believe if they allow you to have your pro-choice, it should also be a man's right to be like, and this is not for me by any means because I love my kids and I wouldn't do anything to change this shit. But it also is my opinion, you should write into it, if a dude told you he ain't want no baby and you kept it,
it's on you.
The financial responsibilities
is on your ass.
It's on you. And if he tell you, you take me to court, I ain't gonna do shit, and you don't do shit, and he don't do shit, you can't be like, fuck that whole ass nigga. He told you he wasn't gonna do shit.
I'm with that. I go with that. I get that.
Trust me, my baby mama on child support, she still owe. Guess what?
I agree with that, but I just can't. The reason I didn't mention it that way, I just can't imagine them saying, well, they would not go sign no document for him not to be financially responsible for this kid. Because if he's not financially responsible for it, guess who got to pay for it? The state.
Well, the state gonna have to pay for kids anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why they're trying to make them they're trying to keep the budget down. Because if they make,
I don't think it's about the. I think
I think about all that shit.
Some Bible shit. It ain't got.
It ain't Bible shit.
I think it's some Bible.
Here's why I say it ain't Bible shit. Because we pick the Bible when we want to. Oh well, this is a Christian law. Blah blah.
But the government picks that shit a lot when it benefits them.
But the government is saying what I heard doing, they killing people. So that's what I'm saying.
They find justification in the Bible for that shit.
They do not. They make a justification out of that. I'm not going to sit here and say the Bible told nobody to do nothing negative. Or the Bible told nobody to go kill nobody. Now don't get it twisted.
God killed a lot of goddamn people.
I'm not a Bible. God can do what the fuck he want to do.
He sent his people to kill a lot of goddamn people.
God do what the fuck he want to do. Bottom line. I'm not a Bible thumper. Or whatever. I've read the stories about my Bible about God sending people to war, which means killing people. But that don't mean it don't give you the decision. Like, I can't go to work and do what I want to do. Like, well, my boss normally tells me to do this shit, so I just went ahead and did this, and they didn't what the fuck he wanted me to do. That ain't how the cookie crumble. You know what I'm talking about? So you can't use God when you the one making decisions. God ain't make that goddamn decision.
Oh, I've been using it because I know that's what they always use.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I know it's full of shit. That's just the best thing that they can use. But it's a huge capital all letters. Y'all can't be using these defenses that y'all have. Expect to go to court. Expect that shit to fucking fly. You know what I'm saying?
What are the excuses?
Okay, so here go one of them right here. Lady said, I'm not sure if I want to have an abortion or not right now. So she want more time to think about it. What? To me, that's not a logical excuse when they presenting facts. They presenting you with all kind of shit that your emotional response ain't gonna be valid towards them. Cause you don't feel like you know what you want to do right now. How is that gonna hold up in court when they're telling you that this is a matter of a human being's life, and you say, well, I don't know if I want to do it right now or not. That shit don't sound logical when you're talking about a life.
So would you prefer women to have the baby and the baby?
I ain't talking about me.
I'm just saying in general. Like they're basically saying, okay, you know how many kids gonna be in the foster system if they all this shit passed through?
Here's what I'm saying. Now you're speaking. These should be the arguments that they should be fucking having. If everybody is not allowed to have an abortion, on what the fuck is this world about to turn into?
There's gonna be a whole
lot of motherfuckers out here
that kids
that ain't got shit because their parents didn't have shit. They were fucking because they was horny. But these are the points that you should be bringing up. Hold on, nigga, I ain't done with the excuse with the reasons yet, or whatever. Well, I'm gonna read that one last. I'm gonna read this one now. Having a baby is more dangerous than an abortion. What kind of defense is that?
It depends on the uterus and everything else like that. It has been a lot of women have died.
That's not the defense.
Oh, I'm just saying
they're talking about for all women, not for one or two or the ones who have issues going on. For all women, an abortion is way safer than having a baby. We hear that shit, but at the same time, you can't use that for a defense because if that was the case, it wouldn't be billions and trillions of motherfuckers on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can say that shit, but that shit ain't like, okay, an abortion is safer, but motherfucker, you need to have them. You can't go kill it.
It's been a lot of women that had babies and had to have C-sections that have died on the table, and
plenty of women have died giving birth.
They live as a mama. It's a lot of kids without mamas, and
so do you think that that's a logical reason to say that it's more?
Oh, the possibility of anything is.
No, I'm talking possibility.
No, I'm just saying the possibility of one. Anything that can happen to one can happen to another.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is in court. Do you think that's a liable argument to say abortions are safer than giving birth? You think that's a liable argument for a court to say?
I don't have the facts in front of me, so I don't know how many people have died from actual having babies and how many people have died from actually having an abortion. Because women die from abortions as well, so I don't know the facts 100%.
BRB. No, I ain't gonna BRB. We're just gonna pause it for a second. Okay, so like we were just saying a while ago, the percent, like they said that it's more dangerous for a woman to have a child than it is for an abortion. And the discussion that we had, well, that can follow back to the sex. You made that careless decision knowing that there's a risk of you getting pregnant right now. There's a risk of you getting pregnant for fucking without a condom. There's a risk for the shit. And if you risked it and got pregnant, now you want to go say, oh, well, it's too dangerous for me to have this baby. I don't think it's a liable argument. But like we talking about the percentages, right?
Okay.
This percentage about to fuck you up, so this really is not about to be a liable argument.
Okay. As
of 2018, we 4 years later now, though, but still, it can't be much greater than this. Even if it is much greater than this, it ain't gonna matter. As of 2018, the U.S. had an estimated 17.44 deaths per 100,000 people. Per 100,000 births, 17 people die. I don't think that's a big enough number.
I mean, one life is big enough for me
to say, oh fuck it, we ain't moving. You can't.
I mean, I just feel like
17 out of 100,000 ain't enough for somebody to change a law.
It's not, but shit, there's a lot of shit that they use that just to benefit them from like a law. Like I said, there's a lot of shit that you go through and you change it. Shit, we got a whole Breonna Taylor thing and this is not saying the same, but we have a no-knock warrant. That was one person that they said, okay, this is why they changed it for everybody. So you can't use one law and say this happened to one person, or you can't use the kneel no more because one person died on camera. Like, it's a lot of shit they use one person to justify a whole law being changed. So you can't necessarily use the 17 point.
Breonna Taylor is a horrible example because there wasn't just one. There's been plenty of no-knock warrants of innocent people getting killed. Breonna Taylor's where it stopped.
But I'm saying 17 people per, no matter how many, that's still somebody mama died by giving birth. No matter shit, hell, but imagine how the child that grew up without their mom because they wanted to give birth and they died. Imagine how that child is growing up right now.
See, but this is what I'm saying though. You're speaking on what should be, like how this can be. I'm speaking on what is. I don't think nobody out here can go to court and say 17 people died out of 100,000 to make, because COVID didn't make a big break until they realized, oh shit, a lot of people are actually getting fucked up over this shit. It wasn't okay with one person that died.
Fluctuated, but
yeah, I think the numbers was fucking gassed like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I would say them.
But if if we're going off of the numbers, we got to go off of the numbers. We can't pick and choose which one's gas.
That's what I just said.
You can't pick and choose which one's gas. But that's what I'm saying. I feel you on they pick and choose. But that's why I said that this ain't gonna be strong enough for this to change the law. You know what I'm talking about? Regardless of how I feel about it, cause I feel like abortion should be allowed. I don't give a fuck what you do. Except I think there do need to be some kind of caveats in there. But the only caveats I feel are necessary are caveats when it comes to the dad, rape, or incest. Anything else, I really don't care.
I know you're not feeling like I'm about to take this here, but
let's go.
Here he goes.
Uh-oh.
The law has been pushed more change because the pink people population is dwindling. It wasn't a problem with his main. I told you we weren't gonna like her. It wasn't a problem with his mainly you putting all the Planned Parenthoods and shit in the hood, and everybody was we cool.
That's why you argue that hood. You mentioned Planned Parenthood. You can go to all you want to because that shit was designed for our black
y'all
asses.
put them in the hood and shit, and y'all were trying to get rid of our ass. But when the white folks start going, y'all start seeing y'all numbers doing it. Oh, it's a problem now. It's too many. Oh, they already mixed racing. It's a shit.
A lot of motherfuckers coming
now.
Now
it's the one drop rule. Now y'all ass is like, damn, our numbers is dwindling. Shit, we need to do something about this. Let's make a law. You white folks can't have no more goddamn abortions because I guarantee it ain't for us. It ain't a whole. They don't want a whole bunch of brown babies running around this motherfucker for sure.
I don't know, bro. You can say it ain't for us, but we making more babies than them. That's how the numbers are going up.
That's what I'm saying. But if we making more babies.
And we have more abortions too.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Though.
We have way more abortions.
But it's only because of it's a higher number of us doing it because it's mostly teenage pregnancies.
But that would mean you want to stop the shit.
But okay, that's what I'm saying. But them, if more of them are doing just like shit, just like cracking become a problem or heroin become a problem until it came into the white neighborhoods. Now we had to build a law against that shit. All that shit is depicted on the fact that it was cool when y'all was over there doing that shit. But now that our people over here, goddamn, we need y'all to have these babies.
I'm gonna tell you why. There's a lot of logic into what he's saying right now. I disagree, but there is so much logic into what he's saying right now for the basic fact that welfare started off to help white people, but then when everything was fair for everybody, they was like, oh well, look at them niggas over there just want some free shit. Bitch, y'all was getting the free shit for
and y'all get more food stamps.
You know what I'm talking about? So y'all was like, okay, that's fine. Well, we go take the stigma off white people and put on black people. Same thing with a bunch of other shit. So that's why I hear where you come from with that one. But in my opinion, with the babies and shit, black people, people of color are having way more babies than people not of color. So for them to stop abortions, let's just say that they're okay. Well, we can't stop these two people from having babies because they gonna have babies. For every two people they got over there that they're gonna force to have babies, we got 1,000 people that's gonna be forced to have babies. You know what I'm talking about? So our numbers are gonna greatly outweigh theirs if that's their logic. If their logic is we need more white people in the world, that's the wrong way to do it.
But they also filter most of our young men and black women into actual private prisons. So they can use that and they can still filter us in there and get rid of our ass. They one shape, form, or fashion.
That's a good point.
And then the white people out here in college and or out here on welfare or in trailer parks and they just living their good old white lives. And then you out here, you got the black folks locked up. I mean, I'm not saying ain't no white people in prison. That is shit. Some of y'all need to be in there. Some of us black folk do, but some of you Hispanic, all you motherfuckers that do shit you ain't supposed to do need to be in there. But I'm just saying that pipeline is more focused on us than it is on them. But my whole thing is, I think like I said, I think it's a choice. I think if that's what you, but you can't turn around and say, hey, I done had 5 abortions, now I can't have no baby, now I got to pay to get some fertility drugs later on because me and my husband can't have no baby because all these hood dudes I tried to knock me up, I got rid of the babies. Same thing with you white girls. You meth heads and knock you up so much, now you got a good husband, you done fixed your teeth, and now you can't have a baby because your womb is polluted. In the words of Scarface, polluted. Hold
on, I got where did my fucking mouth thing go? Shit, I'm trying to pause this motherfucker, y'all.
Shit, anyway, I was on a rant.
Hold on, quick. My bad, y'all. I know we just paused, but here go one other excuse that I feel is not gonna do women no good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna do women no good or whatever. Yeah, exactly. My bad, y'all. My woman get to doing stuff. She get acting like her mama. She get acting like her mama, just making up shit to do around here. But anyway, one of the reasons they actually brought up is a woman said at the hospital, like, hey, if I don't have an abortion, my boyfriend is gonna kill me. That ain't no fucking logical excuse. That nigga need to be in jail then. If he been attacking you, I'm pretty sure if he says some shit like that, he probably attacked you up until then. And if he hasn't, you need to leave him, and that need to be a written document to police so they can go get his ass. Like, you can't sit there and say, okay, well, because anybody can come in with that excuse. Anybody can come in and be like, oh, my boyfriend gonna kill me and then have a baby. You know what I'm saying? That might not be the case at all. They don't need that shit. And that might not be the case at all. But what I'm saying is I'm pro-abortion. So like I said, there need to be some stipulations on it. The fact that this is a conversation is only because it's a conversation now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? But I honestly do believe there need to be stipulations on that shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you want to come in and say, hey, I got raped, I want an abortion, you need to file a police report for the simple fact that it ain't cool for you to let a rapist go free. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna say that you raped. For one, you could be lying, and for two, you letting the nigga, you gonna allow him to go do it to somebody else because you don't want to tell.
Well, some people don't know that who they're selling.
Now that's different. That's different.
Like, you can't just say.
But there need to be a rape kit.
I mean, but still,
they're gonna need to be a rape kit.
But you gotta think about all these rapists and shit. I mean, it's been a lot of rapists that got away.
Oh yeah.
Because their DNA is not in the system because they ain't been caught yet. So you can't necessarily say.
No,
that.
I agree with that.
Mean, but
what I'm saying is
you
need to go to the doctor and have the whole kit filled out.
But I'm saying you can have the
and
kit
it can't
so
be
when
2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah. It gotta be that soon as.
It gotta be some stipulations. If you go in and say, "Hey, I was attacked a while ago."
Hey, ladies, if you do get raped or anything like that, do not take a shower. Go straight to the medical professions and have them do under your nails, your hair, a hair follicle cutting out,
a rape kit,
a whole rape kit. I was gonna break it down, but a whole rape kit because you could save another woman's life.
Thank you.
But at the same time, I know we weren't talking about that, but I despise rape.
No, that's part of it. Yeah, that's part of this shit here.
But yeah, I'm pro-choice. So hey, if you like you said, if
after
the man,
our discussion, are we still pro-choice, even if we believe in stipulations?
I'm pro-choice regardless, because like I said, it's I don't want no babies coming to the world and be getting fucked off just because some fucked up parents. Because there's a lot of you motherfuckers shouldn't have had kids to begin with any goddamn way.
I'm for that.
So there's a lot of people that shouldn't be parents.
My main reason I say I believe on stipulations is for the dads. You're talking about?
Yeah.
If I'm hoping the law don't pass, but due to the fact that this is under the magnifying glass right now, a lot of dudes are being fucked over with this situation, and I believe some laws need to be changed when it comes to that, or whatever. But as far as everything else, yeah, I kind of.
So even with me, in my senior year, apparently, I found out 7 years later a girl had got pregnant by me, and she had an abortion without me even knowing. I'm not her behind it because I probably wasn't ready to be no goddamn daddy anyway. Yeah. So I mean,
that's your situation. But what if another dude was wanting to be a dad?
Well, I'm just saying. Like I said, I didn't even know about it. But hey, when you think about it, shit, honestly, it probably worked out in my. I hate to be like that.
You said it worked out in your favor, but like I just said a while ago, these stipulations.
But I didn't have a choice either.
I was just saying, what if it was switched? What if she did have a baby? You forced to be a dad now when you know you wasn't ready. You know what I'm talking about? There ain't no laws to say that you excused.
I wasn't ready when I had my first child.
But it don't matter. But
who the hell is ready to have a kid?
I don't give a fuck how old you are. You ain't gonna be ready for that.
You ain't never ready to have a kid.
You can read all the books you think it's gonna happen. Ain't none of this. It might help somewhere here and there, but yeah, that shit ain't.
Only thing having the baby did was made me grow the fuck up.
I was about to say, but regardless, a baby at 16 ain't gonna help nobody out. I don't care how you want to put that shit.
And that's when the pro-choice come in. I'm like, hey, yeah,
pro-choice.
You probably don't need to have one because that baby gonna be fucked off.
Like I said, stipulations.
Yeah.
That's why I said stipulations. I don't believe it should be just freedom for everybody to go get one.
But think about it. What if a 16-year-old do get pregnant and the boyfriend was like, I want you to keep it. And she like, no. So
sign it off. That's his baby. Like I'm saying, and same thing vice versa. We just explained that because if she don't have to sign shit to say I want to keep the baby. Yeah. She just keep it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? But him, dudes are forced one way or the other. No matter what the fuck we want. No matter what the fuck we want. So if he's 16 and say I want to keep it, she can sign that motherfucker off. So but hold on. But at that point, also, due to the fact they're under 18 and living with their parents, some parents got to be in on that shit too. Then if he was by himself, then okay, yeah, you can sign it by yourself. But if you're living with your mama and them, they need to be in here helping you making the goddamn decision. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna make, if you under the age, ain't nobody gonna make the decision by themselves.
Well, I put it like this: if a baby's supposed to be here, it's gonna be here. If a baby ain't supposed to be here, it ain't gonna be here.
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that. I don't believe it can happen because you can stop anything from fucking happening.
I'm just saying, like in the grand scheme of things,
I'm pretty sure there are plenty of babies that are meant to be here that ain't.
I mean, there's a lot of them that weren't meant to be here that are
here.
That is. And they are great fucking humans.
That's what I'm saying. But that's way more bad humans than great ones or whatever. But that's my point. I don't believe in what's meant to be and what ain't. I think everything is what you make it. Everything. I don't think because we can change any given thing at any given time. So I don't believe that nothing. That's just my personal. But I don't believe nothing is meant. Everything is what you want it to be. You gonna make it. You gonna go to school. You gonna learn. You gonna figure out how to do something.
So you don't believe in destiny?
No, not at all.
Destiny and free will.
I believe in free will, but
so destiny is a part of free will.
Not really. Cause my free will means I can make the decision. This might be my destiny to do that, but I decided to go this route. So I went to school and did all of this shit, and now I'm going this way. So there really was no destiny if I changed it. That means certain things that's gonna happen. There may be a destiny for some things, but for humans, I believe we all make our own decisions, and you go be where your decisions led you to be, not where you. I just don't believe in a destiny. Because if the directions told me to turn right, but I turned left, I don't think I'm still gonna end up at this McDonald's on the corner. I think I'm gonna end up at Burger King or Arby's or something that was on that corner over there, not the ones over here. If I got the freedom to make whatever decisions I make, I might not make all the right decisions.
Okay.
You know, so if I make a wrong decision, I'm not gonna go to hell. It ain't no wrong decision, unless you sinning or fucking up or fucking over people. If you don't believe in religion, I can't use the word sinning. But the bottom line is being a decent human being is the bottom line. Be nice to people. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be treating people, shitting on people, or none of that shit there, or whatever. But that ain't got nothing to do with religion or none of that. That's just being a decent person. You know what I'm talking about? But freedom to me, freedom of choice takes out all, okay, this was meant to be because I made the decision for that to be. You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause I don't think I'm meant to be no goddamn where. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody meant to suffer. Ain't nobody meant to be successful.
I mean, free will could be a construct that is not actually there. You actually could think you got free will, but it's also your destiny.
Okay, so how is it bad then if something happened?
I mean, everything's supposed to happen. You can't have good without bad.
So you think
that's why?
I buy that. But you can do without murders. You can do without rapes. If the world was completely done without rapes, that ain't gonna make a bad turn somewhere else. Because no more women. Explain to me a negative if all rapes stopped.
If all rape stopped?
Yeah. What would be the negative to that? If nobody else got raped for the rest of your life ever across the globe.
Well, I don't like rape no way. So you
I'm just saying. You said good like bad.
I'm just saying. No, I don't rape it because I don't fuck with that shit. So
you make it sound like I do.
No, I didn't say. I'm just saying that's
one of our biggest things we speak on this podcast is defense of women.
No,
that's one of the biggest.
I'm just saying I can't defend that.
Any example of something, I don't think like for example, a dude go out and murder somebody or whatever. If I murdered you, if not me, if somebody murdered your mom, I don't think there's only positive can come out of it if you decide.
You could have said.
I'm just saying. That's two examples I done gave you. Like, no, not them either, or whatever. But what I'm saying is, I don't think I think freedom of choice changes whatever direction anything is going in. I don't think it was meant to go in no direction. If somebody knock your ass off the rails, you got to change direction.
So that's just like saying if somebody killed Hitler before he became Hitler, that it wouldn't have had a Holocaust. I mean, it may have somebody probably could. I mean,
may or may not.
We don't know.
What has happened is we don't know. Yeah. We don't know what could have changed or what would have been because you can't, because it did happen already.
Yeah.
So you can't say what is and what ain't. Everything we speaking on right now, there is no fact or proof to prove either one of us right or wrong.
These are all what ifs.
Yeah, these are all what ifs.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I just believe that whatever decision you make go lead you down the path you're going. The path you're going ain't something you just meant to go down. It's all based on the decisions you made. If you decided to drop out of high school, you wouldn't be here today. You know what I'm talking about? But that was, you made a decision, a conscious decision. You used the tools that God gave you. God gave you a brain to use your mind to make certain decisions. He gave you a Bible. He gave you guidance. He gave you a whole bunch of junk that you can use to make the right decisions or whatever. If you want to use something else and go to another way, hell, I don't think it was destined for you to go another way. It wasn't destined for you to follow God. It was destined for you to do whatever tools that you felt like go the right way. It wasn't destined for nobody to be born and go to hell. That ain't his destiny. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker wasn't born to sit here and like, my turn to go out here and beat up some women today. Go out and snatch this woman purse.
Okay, since we're going to go there. So, but they say God is all knowing and all seeing.
I don't believe that either. We already had a discussion.
But I'm just saying.
I don't believe he all knowing.
But you threw the Bible out there.
Like, but I don't believe he all knowing.
This damn book that was man-made.
You know what? I go with that. I give you what
y'all said this shit.
I give you that one. I give you that one. Because I don't believe he know we go back to the freedom of choice. Whatever. But to me, the Bible speaks on destiny more than freedom of choice.
But y'all let this atheist write this book and read Master and King James and shit.
Oh, you're talking about other people.
Y'all I let this nigga go through it and break it down and put all the bullshit in, man, fuck that shit. That's gonna go way off top. We already 25 minutes to the segment. We gonna jump into something else.
Hold on, nigga. You goddamn end this shit if I'm still goddamn talking. Shit. Fuck what you talking about, because you tired of talking about it. My opinion is the fact that I don't believe that there is a destiny for no goddamn body. The only way you go get to the road of success is for you to make the decisions that are right. And if destiny is a real thing to me, that means there is no right and there is no wrong, because everything is just meant or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? This dude was meant to go out and take his woman. This little boy was meant to be successful today. Everything was meant. To me, that ain't basically you walking on autopilot. You know what I'm talking about? This is my opinion. Basically, you just walking on autopilot versus making your own damn decisions. So freedom of choice negates destiny to me. Or whatever. I don't. To me, them two don't go together. Or whatever. I know we was talking about that goddamn that pregnancy shit or whatever. But like I just said a while ago with the pregnancy thing, I'm for abortion. I believe there need to be some stipulations on it. But at the same time, the whole basis of what I was saying for all of this shit we talked about, y'all, these arguments y'all got ain't gonna hold up in a court of law. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna need y'all to come up with something more concrete, because I'm somebody just coming across y'all with some facts on why abortion needs to be stopped. They using the dad's rights. They're using stuff like, I didn't even look. I just looked up all the dumb shit. There was a whole bunch of other junk I was looking. I'm like, man, look, this makes more sense. And I'm not even for this. You know what I'm talking about? I want you to be able to have a decision to make, but at the same time, I don't believe you should just be able to go out and be careless and say, fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? And just do what the fuck you want to do. There needs to be some, okay, well, if this is the case, then fucking is outlawed. No more fucking. Let me make sure there's some bitch on. Okay.
Until you're married.
Because fucking, yeah, because it don't count, because fucking is what causes you to go get an abortion unless you're married. But we spoke on that before, too.
So,
remember, male...
actually, I would say, that's what made sex worth having. Shit, you had to wait till you got married. That's what motherfuckers was happy about. Now sex is all willy-nilly shit. Niggas ain't looking forward to nothing. You already busted up before you even got the world.
I gotta have it, folks. Because what if I get into a long-term relationship and it's garbage? You stuck there, nigga.
I just say shit. That's if we gonna make all these, or we gonna make all this shit. We gonna make it a law shit. You gotta wait till you
get married.
And please, please don't say I don't believe in you shouldn't be to have sex before you get married. I don't believe in that. I think you should know what that thing feel like before you say I do. Period.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Women or men, like if you show up, if a woman show up and then this is what she get on her wedding, like nigga, she like, oh, this shit is some bullshit.
Yeah, she mad.
She out there, motherfucker too. So I mean, shit, but still, that's why I say you gotta get that thing in before you get married.
Yeah, I believe that shit. Whatever, wholeheartedly, or whatever. There's a lot of bunch of shit you gotta know before you get married, because I mean, you can't listening to certain teachings. You're supposed to go into a marriage blindly. I ain't going, and it won't say blindly. It won't say blindly, but you ain't supposed to live together. You should just do all the dating thing. You do all the shit. Go ahead.
But think about all the old schools that actually marriages lasted for a long time, and that was their first cherry they popped.
I got a caveat for that shit too. Then
I mean, I'm just saying,
because women back then didn't have shit. Women back then had to stay at goddamn home. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't have a bitch ass thing. Women back then wasn't working. Women back then were barely going to goddamn school or whatever. So the man go out and work and do what the fuck ever he doing.
No, all black people went back to school. I mean, a lot of black people went to school after that shit was all said and done. Like it recently started our ass not going to school when it got a little bit later on. Women didn't start going to college until recently. Women started getting big in education. White women wasn't going to college. Black women we wasn't even allowed to hardly be there. But in black institutes, women were going and they were thriving with men in colleges.
Okay, let's just go. Let's just buy what he's saying. College or not, them heifers was at home. They was not working or whatever. They had to live off of what their man was saying. They had to do what the fuck their man told them to do. So there was no, okay, I got options. Now that these women out here making more money than a dude or whatever, the dudes want to do the same shit that they were doing back in those days. Like, I want to work at Walmart and be able to have the same rights as a man as anybody else. Well, that's going to depend on the level of education of your goddamn woman. Because if your woman done went to college, I ain't going to say in any situation, but if your woman done grinded and went through 8 years of school and you ain't went through no years after high school or whatever, and you go in her house and try to tell her some shit, she gonna be like, nigga, this shit was cool while we was fucking, but like, nigga, you don't run shit around here. I own all of this. You talking about, now you need to own your own shit. How you gonna own your own shit? Nigga, you gonna have to get out and know something. You gotta get out and grind harder. Women today are grinding way harder now than what they was before. I don't give, go ahead and defend that.
I You know, my wife got more degrees than I do.
Didn't I just say today? I'm talking about today.
Yeah,
today women are going way harder than dudes.
I ain't got no degree.
But men want the same goddamn respect as back then when you making goddamn a third, a quarter of what your wife making. You know what I'm talking about? But this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't go get you an attorney and tell me because she fine and shit, or you like her, you fell for it, and you'll get you an attorney, and you working at Kroger. You know what I'm saying? It may work because while the fun is there, but the bottom line is y'all the same age, y'all 40 each, and you working at Kroger, nigga, something ain't gonna give because when you in there trying to give fucking rules and shit, nigga, you ain't did nothing to earn nothing.
But that's also that masculine energy we be talking about.
That's my point. Masculine energy. A masculine motherfucker go out and be the best he can be.
But it's some broke masculine motherfuckers.
No,
I heard
that mean they ain't.
Shit. There's some motherfuckers I heard that just run some shit on some.
That mean they fucking with stupid ass women. I mean, it's always a caveat. Yeah, it's a lot of them, but it's a lot of stupid ass dudes too. There's a lot of stupid on both sides. Whatever. Matter of fact, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this alpha shit, which is probably gonna be on y'all for the next episode. But all right, y'all. So we're back. We were just talking about. We went from abortion to alpha because to me, everything in my opinion, everything on this planet go fall around an alpha male. Or whatever. Alpha male is meant to lead. Or whatever. No matter where you are in life, an alpha male, not alpha female, an alpha male is meant to goddamn lead. To me, every man is meant to lead. Or whatever. But every man can't. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be the leader of whatever you're running. Go ahead.
Did you just see the post I put up the other day? The women, it was like they were talking about the damsel distress movement, talking about y'all can have this independent shit. I ain't signed up for all this. We starting the feminine movement where you motherfucker, I act feminine and I don't have to do all this shit myself. I don't have to be an independent woman. I need a man. Like we tired of this shit though. The new movement is coming.
No, it ain't here yet though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. So
I agree with that because I've read this thing the other day. It said a strong man can create easier times. What that is? Strong man can create easier times, or whatever. Easy time. No, hard times create strong men. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create easier times. Easier times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. It's fucking
big
vicious
ass cycle.
Big ass goddamn fucking cycle, or whatever. Now you got to determine where you go fall at any point of the cycle where you are.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Because right now we're at the point where being masculine is frowned upon. Nevertheless, how you want to put the shit is frowned upon, but that shit is still excelling. It's still succeeding. Because any relationship with a masculine dude, and I ain't gonna say masculine, alpha, a dude that know how to run his shit, it's gonna get ran the right way. Now, his woman, it's gonna depend on whether she's ready for it or not. You know what I'm talking about? Because, and I don't think nobody's bad whether you go with the masculine dude or the alpha dude or not. It ain't that time. Maybe you just ain't ready for it just yet. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be still trying to do some shit that he ain't willing to stand up for. You know what I'm like, look, you ain't fit to have your goddamn girls night at the club no goddamn more. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about? You can't do that shit. That might be some shit that, but you saying, well, fuck you, nigga. Okay, well then fine, go do it. Or whatever. Later on in life, you might be willing to deal with a man that say, yeah, he was kind of right. You know what I'm talking about? I was being fast. I know it's girls night, but we can find plenty other places to go to on girls night other than the goddamn club. Because the only thing niggas do in the club is dancing and trying to fuck. I don't care how you want to word that. You know what I'm talking about? There ain't no way around that shit. Niggas go to the club to meet people or whatever. And women, y'all in that club to get chose. You know what I'm saying? You can simply say, oh, well, I came out with my girls night. Niggas, plenty of, you could have went to the bowling alley. There's a lot of other places to go to for girls night other than the club.
It's also a lot, only in a group of girls, there's only a handful of them that are married. So shit, most of them follow and go with the one, whoever birthday was, to go do that.
Do whatever that birthday girl want to do. And if your girl's single, they doing single shit.
Yeah, so
that's, you ain't got no business with your ass in the picture. Now, like I said, if you want, like, when you a youngster.
Not your ass in the picture, but your ass in the picture. I just had to break it down because somebody can be like, your ass, and I can't take a picture with my girl. No, motherfucker. You act. That shit.
Your ass ain't got no business being now. Period. Or whatever. Y'all can take a you call it what you want to.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You can call it what you want to. But bottom line, I don't care who you is. Every man gonna have a problem with it. Or whatever.
Going out?
I ain't gonna say going out. Because if you see what's going on out there, you might have raised some questions. Or if you got a question on what's going on, don't act like you ain't gonna ask some questions. You gonna want to know. They don't. If I gotta ask questions about what you're doing, you don't belong. I ain't gonna say, because even me, if she say, hey, we're going out to the position, I ain't gonna trip either. But the bottom line is, I know what that place is for. I ain't gonna trip because I trust you. It is what it is. But the bottom line is, but
confidence.
No, to me it ain't confidence or whatever at all. You know what I'm talking about? Because anybody can do anything stupid. But if you completely avoid a situation where you ain't got no business being there, you ain't got to worry about no shit happening that you ain't got no business happening.
You do know women cheat at the grocery store, right? It don't matter what the fuck.
Clearly, you missing the point.
But I'm just saying, hold on, but a club doesn't matter. A woman can cheat any goddamn where. It don't matter if she at the club, she don't matter if she at the grocery store. A nigga gonna try to shoot their shot no matter what.
Okay, back to the point I was saying before he went off into just anybody can holler. I'm just saying, yeah, you're right. You can do that. Here's the thing: the grocery store is meant to get groceries. The gas station meant to get gas, some snacks on the inside. Don't nobody go to the club to get wings. You know what I'm talking about? That ain't the place where you just go. Where you?
Strip clubs got some good ass.
I damn sure ain't eating wings out of a strip club. I ain't eating shit with nobody naked. Bottom line, I have a drink. That's just my preference. I ain't never went to a strip club and ate or whatever. But
shit was good.
And I'm pretty sure you went there to look at some ass too.
I looked at some ass.
That's my point. But you didn't go there specifically for the wing. People go to Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings. When they want wings, ain't nobody just up and like, I'm gonna go to DG's and like in a few minutes and give me some wings.
Got some of the best food in Atlanta.
Don't nobody go to Blue Flame and get wings.
I'm just saying.
No, they don't.
They do. They say.
I ain't never met. I've been in Atlanta enough times to know enough people. I ain't gonna say you ain't never met these people. Yeah. But what I'm saying, the people that I know ain't never said, hey, let's go to Blue Flame and get some wings. I ain't never heard that in a rap song or whatever. I ain't knocking their wings. All I'm saying is what things are meant to be and what things ain't and whatever. A club is meant for somebody for social gatherings. Walmart ain't meant for social gatherings. The grocery store ain't meant for that shit. It can happen, yes. Your girl can get hollered at in the front yard, but she more likely getting hollered at the club than the front yard. Why? Because she in the club with probably a dress on, something that's looking provocative, something that's looking sexy, something looking at, hey, come talk to me. That's more of the place for that than Walmart or whatever, than any other goddamn grocery store or whatever. The bottom line is, like I was saying, is later on in life, you might be willing to say, okay, I don't see nothing wrong with me going to the club or whatever, but this nigga got a bigger agenda, planning to lead our family down a different path. I ain't gonna agree with everything he say, but you gotta do that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You might not agree. I don't agree with everything some decisions that I make are gonna be wrong, but that ain't gonna take me out of the leadership position because I made a wrong choice. God damn it, because a lot of the choices that you made are wrong. But that's not going to take you off of whatever position that you in. I'm the man. I'm the goddamn leader. Bottom line, if I'm okay with you going out, then it's fine. If I'm not okay with it, something got to give. And it's either going to be you or our relationship. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you find is concrete. You might not find that concrete. Like you, like, okay, yeah, I don't mind or whatever. But if you find out somebody there hitting on your girl, you going to come back with what you say when he said this or what you say when he said that or whatever. But don't nobody want to be questioned and drilled. You know what I'm talking about? Not to me, in my opinion.
I don't ask questions. I said that.
Yeah, you right on. Or whatever. But all I'm saying, like, there are places for you to be, and there are places not to be. There are places for people in a relationship, and there are places where people in a relationship don't belong.
I just feel like me personally, and this may not be alpha or alpha. I don't know. I just choose. I don't want to control you going somewhere because I don't want you to control me going some goddamn work. So you got a girls' night, you go out to the club. I got a guys' night, go out to the club. Shit, we all went to the club.
I feel that.
Like let's have the confidence in each other to know if she come at me, I'm gonna block her shot. If he come at you, I'm gonna block your shot. If something happen, you keep that shit to your goddamn self. That's all I'm saying. I've said that on camera before.
Yes. Bottom line is, like I just said a while ago, there are places where you don't belong if you're in a relationship.
Okay.
You can't be a married woman out with a bunch of single chicks at the club. That shit ain't image means something too. Whatever, call it how you want to. If your girl always going out with single people, eventually you gonna think something or whatever. Or set some rules. Boundaries need to be set.
There's also way more single females than it is than married women. Like that
don't change what should be just because all my friends single. Cause I had a dispute before. All my friends are single, nigga. That ain't my fault. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck about that. If you the only married chick going out with 5 single girls, no, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Well, these are chicks I work with. That ain't my fault either. I ain't gonna, not you.
I mean, my situation, my wife been friends with them since she ain't hot to a thigh. Shit, and I'm gonna tell her not to be friends with somebody that she can't go out with her friend that she been knowing since middle school.
It depends on what you find more important. If I find my relationship more important, I feel like you jeopardizing. I don't give a fuck what you feel like. If I feel like it's being jeopardized, this is what's special to me. This is what's special to me. And if you don't care, then how am I supposed to care? I understand that them your friends, but y'all can find another establishment to go to. If you're the only one married out of 6 people in a group of all single, y'all need to find something that's more more single.
Kid-friendly. That's exactly what it sounds like.
It do sound kid-friendly, but at the same time, I mean, call it what you want. Different strokes for different folks. It's different strokes for different folks. If you cool with your woman going out with all single women doing their shit, fine. Or whatever. You just can't look crazy when something happens. Like, nigga, you said okay. Instead of saying, like, no, I don't approve of it. You gonna be an adult woman and make your own decisions. I'm gonna tell you what I don't approve of. That's me. I'm gonna tell you what I approve and don't approve and let you make the decision. If I tell you I don't approve of it and you decide certain things that I don't approve of, them go cost the relationship. Certain things. Whatever, maybe not the first time or the second time. But if I tell your ass don't do that shit no more, and you do it, you clearly disrespecting me on purpose. Whatever, it sounds harsher the way we talking about it.
No. We just have.
But yeah, I'm talking about like if I ain't gonna walk up to you like you better not fucking. Even if I do, you still better not. You know, we can talk about me. Okay, but if I'm mad, only reason I got to that point is because I was mad at whatever you said or whatever. But if I tell you better not fucking do that shit, and you decide to do it, if I said it with that much animosity in me, it's probably gonna be over with if you decide to go down that route. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's probably gonna be over with if you decide to go down that route. Bottom line is, whatever terms your relationship is basically set on, you got to stick to that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like we just said, different strokes for different folks. He don't mind his girl going to the club. I don't mind my girl going to a bar maybe. You know what I'm talking about? Even then, it depends on what your ass got on. Whatever, you can't go in there like you dressed with me, and you can call that. I done heard people call that like, nigga, you just. Well, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I know how niggas be, and especially today. It ain't got nothing to do with, I think my girl gonna fall for somebody else. That ain't what I'm worried about. Safety at this goddamn point. I know that niggas get out of line when a girl turn them down. You know what I'm talking about? My girl a dude will try to talk to a chick, and she be like, nah, I got a man, blah, 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 blah. And he keep on pressing the goddamn issue. You know what I'm talking about? And then at some point, hell, he might get physical because he drunk. You know what I'm talking about? And that ain't even your fucking fault. Other than the fact that you're there. You know what I'm talking about? That ain't even your fucking fault. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said it to Karen before, life ain't fucking fair. And it ain't fair for men, it ain't fair for women. Both of us got our different sides where it ain't fair at. This is one of the ones that for y'all, it ain't fair for a man in the courtroom against a woman. That ain't fair for us. For y'all, it ain't fair when you go out there if a nigga goddamn see the bottom of your ass chick and he snatch your ass up and y'all say some, oh well, this is, I felt comfortable and I should be able to wear what I want to wear. You were absolutely right. You should be able to wear what you want to wear, but the bottom line is you can't.
Now that's where I come in at it with that. Like, now I agree, if your lady is going out, she shouldn't have her ass out.
Well, hold on. No, wait.
I hear you. You can go somewhere, but you ain't be dressed like...
That's where lines come in.
Yeah,
you're talking about like me. I draw a line at where you going. You draw a line at what you got on. Somebody else might have a line somewhere else.
Yeah. I was like, but it's all set to the male and their particular.
Yep, everything gonna be based around. Everything is based around the male. Everything is based around the male. A relationship, a man leads it.
Facts.
My bad. Masculine energy leads the relationship. Okay. Or whatever, in my opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and say a man. Cause I believe these dudes that are feminine with a masculine ass woman can't last forever because you will get tired of that shit because your natural role will come out eventually.
But I've said that before. Most men are feminine because they was raised by a single mother because their daddy wasn't around.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
That's
trial and error like a motherfucker. It's trial and error like a motherfucker. So you gotta figure it is. But basically, the basic thing of being alpha is controlling your environment. And going to my notes, controlling your environment. The best place for you to control where you at is to be a master is at work. Master that shit. You know, because that's gonna build confidence every goddamn where else. Because you spend most of your day at work. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you're home, you got you got the hours that you sleep. You know what I'm talking about? Then you may wake up in the morning, get dressed to go to work, but then you're at work for 8 straight hours. You know what I'm talking about? Then you got to come home and cook and all the time. You spend more time at work than you do with anybody else. So if you're at work showing out, you know what I'm talking about? You doing your thing, you know your job, and people look up to you. That confidence is gonna spill over outside because hell, far as you know, everybody kiss your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, nigga, I know my shit, and this is where I excel at because this is what's feeding my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You master that shit, you can come home and then you can run shit at home too because hell, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Y'all hold on right quick. You notice by your peers, your boss, you want to. Like me, for example, I don't enjoy going to work functions.
I'm trying to go tomorrow.
I don't enjoy that shit. Whatever. But at the same time, I do want to be invited. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to be invited to no to a work function. When I say work function, I'm talking about your supervisors and shit be there. I'm not talking about somebody at work having a party at their house. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like your supervisors and shit there. If your supervisors are the one inviting you to these, hey, we having a function today after work or whatever, of course it's not mandatory, but we're gonna do a little thing after work. I don't like it if you come or whatever. That's what you want. But you can't get that shit if you the motherfucker that never know what the fuck he doing.
Yeah.
Or sometimes know what the hell he doing. But it's not just work. It's also social image. It's also social image. Or whatever, like a motherfucker. It's also goddamn. It's also social image. You gotta be the part that you gotta look the part that you are. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta carry yourself with confidence. Make people when you walk by have some cologne on. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got it. Anyway, have some cologne on. I'm about to break into the details of this shit, but I ain't gonna go down that route. Have some cologne on, so when you walk by, this happened to me. I don't know how many occasions, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. Walking down the middle of Cube City, I had my own office, but when I go fix computers and shit, everybody else in Cube City. I walk down Cube City, and I love hearing them fucking wheels roll back, so they can look back and see me walk by. I love that shit. Cause I look back, like I caught your ass or whatever. They're like, shit, I don't care, nigga. You can see me look at you. You know what I'm talking about? But I mean, it felt good. But you can't do none of that shit if you don't know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? You have to master what you do at work to master anything else. Because if you ain't mastering that shit, who the fuck is you right now? This damn mouse is... Hey, y'all, I'm sorry. My mouse is angering me. You want to give off yourself as being prestigious. You know what I'm saying? You want that. Or whatever. When you're talking to people. Well, it depends on the conversation in the crowd. I'm pretty sure... Hopefully you know that you talk to different people in different ways. You ain't gonna talk to the nigga sitting next to you the same way you talk to your boss unless you really don't trust this nigga. You talking about you want to keep everything strictly... I'm pointing over first, so I'm somebody pointing at you.
Nah, you good. I know you.
So you got to keep everything strictly professional with this motherfucker, because you don't know if he go snitching that shit, whatever. But they ain't got nothing to do with masculine. But what I'm saying is, you want to give up that prestigious, respect me as aura about yourself.
Yeah.
You talking about you? Of course, you got to have a boss, but hell, you want your boss to even look at you like, all right, this motherfucker.
I don't like the word fucking boss.
Hey,
I just say, just me personally, I say supervisor, manager. I'm just,
to me,
boss. I'm like boss. I don't
care.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
You like the word.
Yeah, I just don't like the word boss.
That's fine. I'm done, boss.
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, I like to save words. I like to save my breath or whatever, because I say a lot of words, so I'm going to cut as many of them motherfuckers short. And boss is way quicker than manager or supervisor. It take a lot less breath to say that shit. Like it's gonna make a difference.
Right, I was just like, I don't think it matters. No, it don't matter. All at the same
don't matter at all, or whatever. But one of them got a lot more syllables than others.
No, every time
one of the alpha things we talked about was not being lazy. Nick, I say boss because I don't want to say supervisor. Like it's gonna make a difference. Save me some time.
My old lady used to be like, my boss. I'm like, why the fuck you keep saying boss? Say manager when you're talking to me. You can everybody else. Just you can say boss when you're talking to everybody else. Just say manager or supervisor. When you talking about your leadership. Yeah, I'm just like, don't say.
I ain't got no damn boss. Yeah, you do, nigga.
I got a manager. or my manager's manager. I say that shit. And be like, yeah. What?
Your upbeat attitude can create popularity, but charisma, flair, and assertiveness can create attraction and mystery. Attraction and mystery are the two most popular parts that you want about anything about being a man. Attraction, because it's fucking attraction. Shit is attracted to you. Mystery makes people more attracted to you because they wonder something else. Yeah. They want to know more or whatever, but don't nobody want to know shit about your ass if you walk around this bitch looking like there ain't shit to know nothing about. Whatever. So, I don't know if y'all noticed, on every single one of these alpha teachings, we can call it, alpha teachings, every single one of these that we're going through, a lot of this shit is based on appearance or whatever, because a lot of, I think if you dress the part, you can be the part. You know what I'm saying? You have to feel that way first or whatever, but you can't feel that way if you ain't got it in your mind. You know what I'm talking about? But once you get in your mind, shit, dress the goddamn part. These actions makes you noticeable. Gotcha, like I was saying. You want to be noticed by your boss. Whatever. If you notice by your peers, that's cool. If you notice by your boss, that's how you get into other ways and get promoted. Your people know you and they know that you work cool. That's cool. We basically talking about work. You know what I'm talking about? Because like I said earlier, everything will carry over when you get home. But if your boss, my bad. If your manager,
I mean, I said it 10 times.
I did. If your boss or your manager, God, I said it again, didn't I? Or your supervisor is dependent on you to do shit, and not dependent on you to do the shit because you a yes man, but they dependent on you to do shit because they know that you got the know-how. That's what the fuck you want when you in a place of employment or whatever. And in my opinion, I think that's like I just said a while ago. I think that's where you're alpha.
And that varies. We don't mean because you stack the cans the best.
If that's what you do for work and get paid.
I mean, I'm just saying,
nigga,
don't be at work stacking cans. They gonna recognize this can stackage.
You ever heard the term?
Don't waste your time with that shit.
You ever heard the term "shit rolls downhill"? That means it's the top of the hill and whatever leadership and everything rolls down. If your job is stacking cans, your hill is probably about this big. So you ain't got shit to roll. Don't worry.
I stack cans. I would just put them hoes on the shelf when I was younger. Shit. Put them bitches up there, shit, my nigga. Get them hoes out there that going by your business.
And now you managing shit.
But I still made managers.
and now exactly. But now you managing shit. When you was stacking them cans, you was doing your thing. You did it to the best of your goddamn ability. I ain't gonna say you did because don't nobody give a fuck if they stacking cans.
I was just like,
But I think you probably would got promoted faster. Maybe. Hell, I don't know. I don't know shit about stacking cans. I ain't never stacked cans. I ain't never worked like this. I ain't never worked in stock before. Now I think about it. Stocking or night shift or none of that shit.
Well, majority of times I've been a handful. Every job I've been to, I've been one of a handful of black people that's in a higher position than others. Yeah. So I do my thug discipline. Put it that way.
Right on. Like I said earlier, you master work, you can master home.
Shit, I can do my thug discipline.
All right, y'all. This was a long ass goddamn episode. Is it gonna be broken down in 2 parts? We don't know. Cause I don't know how long it is.
Shit, cause we gotta make sure we can make it back to see y'all, cause we be on our shit.
Yes, sir. And go check out all of them Say It Ain't Souls, y'all. Them hoes be some of them funnier than others, but I got something out there for every goddamn body. What have you got anything else for these people, man?
Man, once again, like, subscribe, share. I know shit. Some of y'all.
I always forget to say that shit. I keep telling myself today. I'm going to say it in the beginning. I'm going to say that shit.
I always say it in the beginning because I know you ain't going to remember. But guess what? That's all right. I got a big head. I know I carry a lot more here. Little pea head, little long head. It's cool.
I got a big face.
Keep a little...
Ain't no brain in there, though. You got a big ass face. Ain't no brain in there, bitch.
But no, for real, though, we do appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Glitch. Shit, we going to keep this thing going. RIP to all the people that have passed. I know one of the alpha males that's going to tell y'all the shit didn't pass.
Kevin Samuel.
I know you agree, disagree. He have told y'all some shit that's actually beneficial to you.
You don't like the presentation of it.
Yeah, y'all just don't like the way he say the shit. But anyway, we going to keep this shit going. We're going to, we're going to try to keep a little alpha coming towards you. Shit,
I got plenty more to get y'all. But then, whatever. You might not like the way it's presented, but just take notes.
And y'all know, we don't agree all the time on everything we say, but guess what? Motherfucker, we here, and we love each other. And we love y'all.
Episode 76 of The Glitch. We appreciate y'all for listening to us all shits and giggles.
Until somebody giggles and shits.
Booyah.